everyone, welcome to our channel. If you're new to our channel, we're glad to have you here. Hope you smash that like button and subscribe button down there to keep track of what we're up to for our next adventures. If it's not your first time, welcome back. We're glad to have you. Well, looks like we have went and done something here.
A little crazy now.
A little bit of craziness. Right now we are in Whitleyville, Tennessee. I know you probably don't know where that's at.
It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's in the middle of nowhere. It's about 80 miles east of Nashville, probably about 20 to 25 miles outside of Cookeville, Tennessee. And we have purchased a property. It's just a little bit over an acre of a property. It's got a little small cabin on it, which is what we've been doing this week. We're on our spring break for teachers. And we came out here because we closed on this place about 2 weeks ago, and we came out to just kind of do some work that needs to be done. The cabin, it's a nice little cabin. It's an old rustic cabin.
Yeah, it's only about 700 and something square feet.
Yeah, just about 770 square feet.
It's a tiny house.
And very rustic looking. Does need some work, so that's why we came out here to do a little bit of work to it. One of the biggest projects we did here was the floor. Here in this living room area, it used to just be the subfloor. It didn't have a layer of flooring over it, so we've spent the last couple of days installing new flooring.
Something we said we'd never do again.
Yeah,
we did it 20 years ago in another house, and we'll never put flooring again.
Never again.
We'll always pay somebody. We did it again on our vacation.
Right. But the reason we bought this is, as you know, right now we currently live in our RV. We moved into it about a year ago. We sold our property up in Washington State to our daughter and her husband, and we actually live on the property there. So our goal is here to eventually, in the next couple of years, is to start traveling. Right now we're pretty much stationary, still teaching, and we want to eventually start traveling. And once we do start traveling, we got to thinking after this last year and all the things that have happened here, probably would be a pretty good idea to have a home-based place to come back to. So we decided to go ahead and start looking for some property, which we found this place here.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Love it out here. We're kind of down in a little valley, surrounded by some little small mountains around here.
If you don't know, we're originally from Tennessee.
Yeah.
So Tennessee, holds our heart. So we definitely wanted something, here in Tennessee. So that was our pull to buy here.
That's the big reason. Yeah, we were looking, and we wanted to be east of Nashville. We grew up in Memphis, Tennessee.
Right.
But we wanted to come out here a little bit farther east, so that's why we were looking east of Nashville.
And we love the mountains and that part of it.
Yeah.
So that was the pull too. We really wanted to be somewhere mountainous.
So our plans for this place is we actually had an electrician guy. He's came out day before yesterday, and he's going to be giving us an estimate. We do want to run some 50 amp power. There's actually a little shed. It's a 10 by 20 shed out there. It's almost brand new.
Yeah, it's really nice.
So the electrician's come out, and he's writing up an estimate now so that he can run some 50 amp power, or actually power out to the shed, where we'll have some outlets and light out there. But then he's also going to tap off 50 amps off of that, so that we'll have a hookup for our RV. That way when we come up here with our RV, we'll have a place to park it. The next thing we want to do is to tap into the septic here. That way we'll have a septic for
a way to dump, to
dump the RV and so forth. And then there's already water here.
Right.
So there'll be water. So we're hoping to have a nice little RV pad. The other thing we're talking about maybe possibly doing, it's going to take a little work to get it ready, but we'd like to put this cabin up and put it up on VRBO or something like that, where we could rent it out. Not a whole lot to do. I think it'd be more along the lines of like a sportsman type person, because there are some lakes around here, and of course just 4 or 5 miles up the road is the river.
And if somebody wanted to get out of the city, right, from Nashville, or
just
come over from somewhere else, it's a nice place to just get away from it all.
Right.
The hard part is right now there's no cell service. We're having internet brought in next week.
Yeah, we'll have fiber brought in, so it'll be some pretty nice internet out here. But as you said, right now there's no cell service whatsoever.
That's kind of hard sometimes when you're trying to set up appointments and things for people to come do work for you.
All right, but yeah, that's next week. But we're actually going to be heading back home tomorrow. We've been here. Today is what, Wednesday. Wednesday. Lost
It's
track
been
of
busy.
day. Yeah, we flew out here Sunday, and we've been out here and been staying really, really busy.
Yeah.
And trying to get this place fixed up a little bit.
Yeah.
We're planning to be back once school gets out for the summer. We're going to spend most of the summer here doing projects around the place and getting things set up.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some more cabinet-like curtains because that looks a little not cabinet-like.
Yes.
But it's protecting us for right now from the light.
But yeah, all right. But along with that, we're excited. We're excited
Yes.
for a new adventure here and a little bit of a place to fix up and a place we can call home. And
Yeah.
looking forward to getting it setting up to where we can be here.
We'll give you a little tour of the place, so you can kind of see the inside and outside of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can check
And
it out.
I'll make sure to take care of that. I hope you enjoy this. And thanks for being here.
Yeah, find your adventure.
So here's the living room area. It's a little small, tiny living room that you come in. Has a little nice fireplace there. It puts out a good bit of heat for us. And then of course got stairs that goes upstairs to a loft area, which is up there. And coming in here, off to the left is the bedroom. And then into the bathroom. It's got a nice clawfoot tub. Sorry about the mess. We have been staying here for a few days. And then of course the kitchen or the bathroom vanity and so forth. We are having a power problem with the bathroom right now that I've been trying to troubleshoot it. There's like no power to the bathroom. So we're probably end up going to have to get an electrician to come out here and take a look at that and see what the problem is, because I've tried troubleshooting it for several days and I can't seem to find the problem. I think it's an open somewhere between the panel and the bathroom. A little small kitchen area here, the refrigerator and the stove, sink, and then of course go back to a back door and a little laundry area. Got a washer and a dryer. Okay.
Hi there, we're inside the cabin now and working on the flooring. So it came with just like plywood on the floor, like a subfloor with no flooring. And then the bedroom, there's flooring like this. We tried to match it. It's a blow-up bed in the bedroom for now, but we couldn't find any. So we're just going to Lowe's and getting a different, it's dark, it's the same. But we came up to a problem. We only brought like a miter saw. So now we're going to have to go into town and get a jigsaw to cut the tiny spots around. So just part of the adventure. All right, so this is the bedroom. It's, needs a little work. There's no trim, and we don't have any furniture yet. Just so you kind of know, there's some of the flooring left and our luggage is over here. It's kind of messy. But I wanted to say, this blow-up bed we got in here, we went and bought this at Costco. If you have never slept on these are really comfortable. I was super shocked. And the sheets stay on it. I just thought, oh, they'll come off and I'll be having in the middle of the night put the sheets back on. But they stay on real nice. And then this again has those curtains. But I'm going to make some this summer to make it a little more homey looking. And I'm going to paint that bottom part, I think. It's too much brown. That's another project that we'll get to show you later.
Alright, so here's the property as I was talking about. It's just a little bit over an acre, less than 1.1 acres. Goes back to those beginning of those trees back there. It's a nice flat level one. This would be that new shed that I was talking about that we're going to have an electrician come out and run some power to, and then we'll have a 50 amp mounted out here so that we'll be able to pull in and park our RV. And there's the little cabin, and around the cabin is completely fenced in with a chain link fence. And the cabin here has a nice little front porch that comes around. We're planning to buy a couple of chairs to put out here, and there used to be a swing when we bought it, but apparently the previous owner took the swing with them, but there is a place to hang a swing right over here on this end of the porch.
Stairs lead up to the loft area, and it's open across the top down to here, and you can see it's like over part of the living room space, and it kind of ends right there on the edge. All right, so this is going up into the loft area. They didn't count this as space because there's the headroom clearance. It's kind of funny as you turn the stairs. But what I love is the wall and the ceiling with all the reclaimed wood. It's not a huge area, but I'm looking to put like maybe a futon bed or some type of bed that folds into a couch as well. Like a game table for kids and people to play games and puzzles. And maybe on this side add like some toys for kids. Maybe some adult toys, you know, games that the adults like to play. And the roof kind of slants down. So the headroom issue is like right here when you go down the stairs. It's a sharp, sharp angle. It has almost like a soapbox roof. And then it looks down into the living room. We still don't have furniture yet. It's coming. And we're going to make curtains. It's raining today, so it's quite nice. So this is like the loft area up here, and I'm really racking my brain on how to make this a little safer, right? Some kind of, you know, like they called them spindles, but some type of way to make this look pretty fancy. Not, I don't know, you know, still country or cabiny, but it's super dangerous because it's a huge gap all the way down. So if you have any ideas and you want to send those and share those with us, please add them to the comments at the bottom. All right, so this is the back side of the house. And these stairs are just leaning against this. They added some framing around the bottom and just didn't staple the stairs back in. So we're going to put a deck on. We're thinking about a 10 by 12 deck to kind of make it a little easier to get in and out of. So that'll be kind of nice. Yes, that's the nearest neighbor. They tell us she's really nice. You can dry your clothes the old-fashioned way. And I just really love this old building in the back. I wanted to get a bit closer to it today, but it's Friday. The grass is tall, so another day I'll get that on there. So the trees are just starting to change and grow back their leaves. So I can't wait till we get here in the summer and see how gorgeous it's going to be. It's just super awesome. So it's our little shed, the side where we're getting the electric put in for the RV. So I hope you enjoyed watching our video and seeing all of this with our new adventure.
Yesterday there was sun and there was rain, beauty in the mundane. And as the light startled our eyes, we toes, undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand.